30-19.
I got to think in that timeout, Pat Riley talking to his team about now getting Tim Hardaway involved offensively. Overall, been very sluggish.
Hardaway, three-pointer will not go. And Buck Williams with another rebound. Houston again. Mashburn's not on him most of the way. And some battling down low. Marty Conlon with a push on Oakley, who was looking for post position. Second foul on Conlon.
Well, this is the type of play that New York was so successful with in game 2, getting Allen Houston with the ball alive, his dribble alive at the top of the key, where he can be a scoring threat with the jump shot, with the drive, or be a playmaker for one of the guards running off the baseline.
4th team foul against the Heat. Houston short as Murdoch grabs the board. Hardaway, Childs has been bothering him. Hardaway just 1 of 7 from the field thus far. Shot clock down to 8. Conlon down to 4. Murdoch has to put it up. It won't go. Allen Houston helping out, and a loose ball foul called against the Heat. And Miami over the limit as P.J. Brown has picked up his 2nd foul.
The Miami Heat just not getting very good shots right now, and you have to give the credit to the New York defense primarily by taking away the dribble drive, keeping people for the most part on the perimeter. The one exception was Marty Conlon, that nobody expected him to put it on the deck and go to the hoop.
Buck Williams back to the line for 2. Terry Mills has gotten off the Heat bench, and he'll come into the game. And Buck Williams hitting the first. Of course, game 2 of our NBA playoff tripleheader coming up. Hakeem Olajuwon and the Rockets will take on Karl Malone and the Utah Jazz. Another do-or-die game 5. And then, of course, Glenn Rice and the Hornets. And Michael Jordan and the Bulls begin their best-of-7 second-round series. Rockets and Jazz next. Hornets and Bulls as our NBA playoff tripleheader continues.
And Pat Riley looking for some offense now will come with Terry Mills. So effective coming off the Detroit bench over the last few years, playing off Grand Hill, a lot of pick and pop situations. This longer three-point line has been a big problem for Mills, who missed a good part of the year with arthroscopic knee surgery.
Played only 50 games, never really got in the groove, was a disappointment. Mills, though, spots up wide open 3, and Terry Mills, just like that, knocks down the 3. A big basket for the Miami Heat as they pull now within 10. That's their first three-pointer after missing their first 6. Williams against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Childs leading in. Chris Childs with a tough shot. I think that tentative feeling that they had early is going away, Matt.
Well, here again, going inside to Jamal Mashburn, where he has a size advantage over Anthony Bowie, wanting to draw the double team, and that way they can kick it around to shooters Tim Hardaway and Terry Mills in particular, or if it goes to Eric Murdoch, get a drive out of him.
Bowie picking up his 3rd foul, using the forearm just before Mashburn made the move, so Starks will get off the bench.
I was talking to Jamal Mashburn before the game, asking him how his thumb is. He was out after thumb surgery. He said it gets very stiff on him. He says he's in excellent condition. Defense isn't anywhere near where it should be or has to be for Pat Riley. But really no explanation why his offensive game is out of rhythm, other than it is just that, out of rhythm, lack of playing time.
They certainly could use it to get back into rhythm today, as Jeff Van Gundy has used his 22nd timeout with just under 5 minutes remaining. Knicks leading by 11, along with Matt Kukas and Jim Gray. Mike Green on hand, Miami Arena, in the deciding Game 5, second straight year. These two teams battled in the final game of the series right here at Miami Arena. And the second straight year they do it under the cloud of suspensions. Alonzo Mourning watching this game back home. Larry Johnson and Chris Mills watching this game at the Knicks Hotel in Coconut Grove. For the second straight year, Johnson watching the final game in the hotel. Johnson has been huge for the Knicks down low in the post. And Mourning, although he played better in the 2 losses defensively, it's so obvious what his presence means, because the Heat not the same team defensively without him.
Yeah, the irony there is the 2 games that he was brilliant offensively, the Miami Heat lost them, where he was good defensively. Able to win that as he made big plays coming down the stretch for the 4th quarter, and in game 1 only playing 22 minutes because of foul problems, but was effective early in getting the ball inside and finding the 3-point shooters out. And Jamal Mashburn getting his first visit to the free throw line in this series.
And the Heat continue to struggle from the line, just 4 of 8. Knicks have led from the start by as many as 13. Seven on the shot clock. Cummings has Terry Mills on him this time. Mills not known for his defense. Buck Williams takes advantage. I said Cummings. It's Buck Williams with his first field goal.
Now the Knicks have thrown the ball inside to Buck Williams on a number of occasions. That's the first time he has taken a strong, authoritative shot. Other times he's just putting on the ball on the floor, hoping for somebody to come down and double team him.
Mashburn leaning in, then leaning away. Tough shot won't go. Used to the rebound. The Knicks defense has been superb here in this first half. Heat shooting just 33% from the field.
And the Miami Heat just have nothing going on the offensive glass.
Starks knocks it down. And the Knicks their largest lead, a 15-point advantage. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the second. Murdoch trying to find an opening. Starks takes it right away. The break the other way. Allen Houston jams it in. And the Knicks go up by 17. Pat Riley wants a 22nd timeout. And this crowd is stunned. A 12-4 run by the Knicks. Sparked by their defense. They lead it 40-23.
Well, the Knicks defense has been suffocating against the Miami Heat, and every time the Heat make any kind of mistake, the Knicks getting out, looking to run, and getting easy baskets, the reason for that 17-point lead. Pat Riley said it coming in. We will miss Alonzo Mourning a lot more than the Knicks will miss the 2 small forwards, Larry Johnson and Chris Mills, mainly because of Alonzo Mourning's presence. And he has been so accurate so far at both ends of the floor. No big man, and the Miami Heat just look like a very ordinary team right now.
Larry Johnson has become a very underrated defender for the Knicks, and he's played well defensively, but Mourning's presence defensively means so much more to his team at that end of the floor. And right now, Matt, this lead for the Knicks is their largest of the series. A 17-point advantage, just under 3.5 to play. The Heat need Tim Hardaway to find his range. Hardaway just 1 of 7 from the field. He has been absolutely brilliant in the series, but is struggling here in the first half.
And so far, it looks like a mistake on the part of the Miami Heat by trying to hold Tim Hardaway down themselves to get other players involved. Many times, a great player like a Hardaway should go out and get his game going and let the other players react to him, and then they can play off him. So the passivity of Tim Hardaway is hurt early.
Allen Houston picks up number 3. He was guarding Terry Mills, who quickly tried to post him up. Houston with 10 points. Started off slowly, but starting to find the range. Mills hitting the free throw.
In Terry Mills' early years in New Jersey, and the first couple in Detroit, he was a good low post player, excellent interior passer, but developed into a very uncanny 3-point shooter for a 6'10" man. And Detroit was so successful with Bill Laimbeer in that role, they liked the way it opened up the floor for Grant Hill.
Mills was 8th in the NBA in free throw shooting last season with the Pistons, but as you mentioned, between the knee injury and the change in teams and the longer 3-point line, it's different this year. Starks with a 3. John Starks from way downtown, and the Knicks have a 19-point lead. Shocking numbers here in the first half. Knicks have hit 6 in a row. Eric Murdoch wide open 3, answers back quickly.
And the Knicks will live with that. I don't think they're all that concerned with Murdoch's ability from beyond the arc in this series. The big thing they want to take away is penetration. That's where they can get broken down.
That's only Murdoch's second 3 of the series. Shot clock is 7. Childs with the spin move. Buck Williams mishandles it, gets it back. 3 on the shot clock. Giles has to put it up. Just off the rim. Mills the rebound. Knicks by 16. A little over 2 minutes remaining. And a shocking first half. Mashburn, wide open three. Back-to-back threes for the Heat. And huge shots after falling back by 19.
And right away, Jeff Van Gundy wants to talk about that. That's what he's concerned about. Penetration and then the kick out for the three-pointer.
Miami on a little roll, 6-0 run. They